Angry guy here. And the next generation of women have discovered their next superpower: invisibility. The next generation of women have discovered their next superpower, which is invisibility. I mean, what did you think was going to happen, ladies? Did you think that things were going to be a-okay, especially when a report is out saying that 45% of women are expected to be single and childless by 2030? But hey, let's just let's live in denial. Let's jump into this video right here, coming from Better Bachelor.
Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print.
It really is.
Following up on the other dating debacles that are going on right now, which is really a lot of fun, watching the tides turn as all these entitled 20-somethings are slowly turning into entitled 30-somethings. It's not turning out too well for them. Men are boycotting single moms, and they're kind of boycotting dating in general. They've had enough. It's like a job interview. And the casual days of hooking up with women for many of these women is coming to an end, because they're saying, I'm done with the fun and games, and now you need to step it up. And the men are like, no, single mom, you're argumentative. It's like a job interview. I'm not.
Here's where things get interesting. You have to realize that a lot of men weren't sleeping around, okay? The vast majority of men have not been sleeping around. For the last decade, women have been fucking Chads and Tyrones, okay? And then normal men have been getting the scraps and leftovers. All right? Maybe you get to hook up with a single mom here and there. Maybe you get to hook up with a fat chick here and there. All right? And those fat chicks, they have very high self-esteem today, okay? Very high self-esteem today. TJ Maxx telling these bitches that they're beautiful. All right? But now they're getting older, and now they're like, okay, well, we all had our fun. It's time to get married. And the guys are like, no, you had your fun. You went through your whole phase. I didn't. All right, I was out here working my ass off, trying to better my life. And now you want me to marry you? The answer is no.
I'm not having fun anymore, and I don't want to settle down. And this has kind of been my 3-part series, almost, you could say, in my 3 videos that I'm uploading, because they all have this amazing connection to each other, even though they're all different stories. Young men reveal why so many of them are single. Dates feel more like job interviews. They say here, they were talking to a couple of young men. Dates feel more like job interviews now, much more like, what can you do for me and where is this going? Said Ian Breslow, a 28-year-old high school teacher who lives in Astoria. The getting to know you period is gone, and that doesn't feel so great after coming out of isolation. He recalled a recent first date that went quite well until the woman interrogated him on their walk home. She literally asked me, would you rather our kids go to public or private school? That involves some money, followed by several more extreme questions about getting married. Now, this was on a first date, guys, and she's talking about marriage, and let's talk about marriage. This is common. Women it's party time, gonna give.
You know what's interesting? He said, I just started responding with what I knew she would hate the most to get her to leave. My gosh. Experts agree that women are certainly wanting more than ever before. Guys, no man in their right mind would marry an American woman at this point. No man in their right mind would marry an American woman at this point, would marry a Western woman at this point.
Give my best years to everybody. I'm running out of time. I stayed out a little too late, and now I'm in a hurry, and now it's a rush, and now I must.
She had her fun with Chad and Tyrone, and now she's looking for some other guy to clean up her mess, all right, to give him limited access to sex in exchange for his utility. Fuck that shit.
Let's find the right person. And before you know it, they don't for a couple of years. Bang. Angry, overweight cat lady. He said, she started asking many questions about getting married. I just started responding with what I knew she would hate the most to get her to leave. He's like, nope. Experts agree that women are certainly wanting more than ever. The overall picture is that if a woman is going to go on a date with a man, chances are it's not for a casual fling. What's changed? It was all the girls were only about, I just want to have my fun. I need space. Space being a 6'3" dude from, I don't know, Northampton. Especially if the woman is kind of getting close to 30. She's thinking about the biological clock and wants to have a family. All these women that were party girls are now knocking on 30 and creeping into their 30s, and they go, uh-oh, too late. But the men that grew up at the same time realize it. And now the problem is a lot of these party girls are out there, have either deleted 17 kids by the time they're ready to settle down and struggle to have children,
17,
or they already have kids with somebody else. And the guys are saying, nope, Breslow isn't looking to settle down and get married anytime soon. So he'd
deleted 17 kids, bro. Oh my God. And these women can't pass into the kingdom of heaven. These women cannot pass into the kingdom of heaven. All right? They're mass murderers.
rather have casual flings. And this is him. This is a teacher that is 28 years old. We're not talking about Henry Cavill here, a decidedly average-looking guy who makes an average income, and even he's like, nope, not going to do it.
This young man is going to go over to the Philippines. He's going to get himself a Filipino wife, and he's going to be happy. That's all that's going to happen. He's going to go over to the Philippines. He's going to become an MWA, man walking away. He's going to go over to the Philippines. He's going to get himself a Filipino wife, and he's going to be happy. And guys, by the way, before we continue, just remember, if you're enjoying these videos and you're like, I like this video, I like watching Angry Guy, remember to subscribe to the channel and also turn on notifications to never miss another Angry Guy video ever again. And also hit the like button if you're enjoying these videos. Like the video so that it'll tell YouTube, hey, YouTube, I like Angry Guy's content. I want to see more of it. And YouTube will say, you know what? I'm going to reward you with even more Angry Guy content, all right? And you'll get even more Angry Guy content, and it's going to be awesome. Because I'm awesome. And if you want to drop some cash, say thanks, Angry, for all the great content you're putting out, you can drop me some cash via PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. All the links are in the description of the video. But let's get back to this, because I enjoy, hearing about the future of these women, or, the lack of future.
Andrew Bruno, a 28-year-old nurse from Belmore, New York, says flirting in the post-bug era just isn't fun as it once was. Being able to naturally approach people while out isn't like it was before. People are still much less likely to leave their groups or cliques at a bar. They're certainly less talkative, and that's lowered my incentive to put myself out there. Not to mention how many times you do it wrong and you're going to get blasted on social media. He says, that's just really isn't my style. I'm not putting myself out there. Like, there's this week-long prerequisite before you can think about getting involved, even for casual flings. I'd rather take all that effort and put it towards my career.
That's right.
That, my friends, is a smart man. And like Breslow, he's in no hurry to get hitched because we don't have a timetable. I'm a 50-year-old guy. If I want to have a kid and I didn't have a snip, I can have kids. I just have to find a woman. But my age range is like from, however low you want to go up until what, 30, 35?
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge window. For me, it's only 15 years for the women. For me, I could have started at 16, 18 and go until I'm 70, 80, i.e. see Robert De Niro that I talked about before. He says, I'm also still very young. For Mike, 25 in Queens, it's social skills. So these guys are like saying, look, this is a job interview and it's tough. And what are the women saying? Women says there's so many single moms now because they're fed up.
Damn.
Oh, that's what it is. It's not the men choosing not to be with the single moms. It's because the single moms are fed up.
Because they have so many fucking options. Because there's lines of guys just waiting to to marry a fucking single mom.
What are they fed up about? That men don't want leftovers? If you ask folks about the state of dating in the world, most would say the dating pool has pee in it. I would agree with that. Truth be told, some people have weird expectations in relationships, from financial obligations to emotional treatment. Interestingly, some folks have adopted a twist way of thinking that paints single women and single moms in a bad light. Shocking. What happened that could possibly happen?
These women are out here wearing single motherhood like a badge of honor because someone's supposed to want to take care of Chad and Tyrone's kids. Get the fuck out of here.
Could it be the entitlement of single women, where all of them deserve the very best, and if you're not that, she'll settle for you if you're lucky? Could it be the fact that it's a single mom that many times wasn't married and just had a fling with a couple of dudes or whatever? And
Stop it, bro. Say Chad, say Tyrone. We already know who they are. Use their names.
ends up with a kid, and now she expects you to pay for it and for her and to take care of it. The alpha men, the strong men, the confident men, the men with something to offer, they don't take that bait. They can get better. So who do these women get? They get the dregs. They get the thirsty guys that are willing to put up with crap just to feel lucky enough to be a woman. Well, those aren't the men women want, you jerks. As a result, one TikTok user decided to take action. In a 46-second clip, a woman rants against men on TikTok, highlighting why women are choosing singlehood. And to be honest, she makes a few points. Here's the 411. Hugh Chile in a January 31, 2023 TikTok post, creator Hey Rayla voiced her opinion on why single women and moms have decided to remain partner free. You know what that sounds like to me? That's like standing at a dance, like you're a woman standing at a dance and you're waiting for somebody to come over and ask you to dance.
No one
And you
comes over.
stand and wait and wait and wait. No one comes over to ask you to dance. And you stomp your foot and you go, meh, I didn't want to dance anyway. And then you leave.
And really, really, you just need to admit no one wanted to dance with you.
Okay, whatever makes you feel better at night. The woman started by asking questions ranging from why the divorce rate is so high, women, to why women of various ages are not in relationships, women. As the video continues, Rayla said that the answer is very simple, women. She says, women are not accepting the bare minimum. There you go. And what's the bare minimum to
Here's what's interesting. The average woman in the United States makes $36,000 a year. The average man makes $50,000 a year. Only 17% of men in the United States make $100,000 or more, while only 8.6% of women in the United States makes $100,000 or more. They consider $50,000 to be the bare minimum, and and they refer to those guys making $50,000 a year or less than $100,000 a year as broke boys, even when most women make significantly less than that $50,000 a year. All right, these women are delusional.
them? You only make $60,000. You're only 5'9" or 5'10". Oh, you're bald? You don't have a thick, dark head of hair? Oh, you're only hung, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches, not the 6, 7, 8 like I want? I'm not accepting the bare minimum. To women, if you're an 80%er of a man, you're the bare minimum. And you think I'm kidding, but statistics show this, that to most women, the average man is unattractive.
I've said that countless times, guys. How many times have I said that? All right, I've said that over and over and over. All right, statistically, most women find most men today as unattractive. The average guy is unattractive. The average man today is found as unattractive. Most women find most men. 80% of men today, 80% of men are unattractive to most women today. 80%. All right. They found, in fact, they found that 80%. They found another statistic where they discovered 80% of all women are competing for the same 1% of all men. All right. Most men are unattractive to women today. Most men are unattractive to women today. Women are chasing. Women are chasing after the top 1% of the top 10% right now, which sounds absolutely ridiculous. They've lost their damn minds because they can no longer settle down. Even though when they get married and they have a big house and they have cars and they have kids and they have everything that they want, something inside of them is telling them that they can do better, that they should have more, that something's missing from their life. So they throw everything away and they go looking for more and they go looking for better and they never find it. And then they try going back to the guy that they left behind. And that guy's already moved on and he already has a good wife and another life. This is what these women are doing. And they're destroying lives and wasting time.
And the attractive man is average. They've shown this for years now. So if you're not, If you're not a 10%er, you're the bare minimum, she said. Or that's what I'm saying. She said, Rayla went on to say that many people want a partner without knowing how to be a partner. You mean like these? Okay, no, this is her. I don't want to hear what she has to say. I'm going to mute it. Let's look at this gal.
So I finally met Baby Daddy's girlfriend the other day. That was fun.
Is this her real voice? What is happening right now?
So, Baby Daddy and my boyfriend have already met. Me and my
I don't know what this is. I'm so confused right now. But number one, she's not a classically beautiful woman. She's in a goofy jacket.
Anyway, guys, this is I don't have to continue watching this shit. I don't have to continue watching this shit, all right? A link will be in the description of the video if you want to continue watching this shit, but I don't have to continue watching this shit. The next generation of women have discovered their new superpower, and that's going to be invisibility, all right? Let me know what you think about this. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.